Now, when we're talking about expressions, we talk about something called order of operations. I'm sorry if this is giving you math class triggering, but we got to cover this stuff because we got to understand how Python looks at math so we can understand how we should put our math together in order to get the results that we want. So PIMDAS, one of the dumbest acronyms ever, and I hear there's a couple other newer ones, but PIMDAS is what we've had forever and ever. So parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division from left to right, and then addition and subtraction from left to right. Why does that matter? Well, because if we have an expression that looks like this, the order in which we solve those things actually matters, right? Because if I just start here and I start going through here and I say 2 plus 3 plus 4, well, 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9 times 3 plus 4 to the fifth power and then times 2. I'm going to get an answer that's completely wrong according to the rules of math. So what do? I use this order of operations. So maybe I start with the parentheses, the innermost parentheses. And in this case, this parenthesis resolves to 5. Inside this parentheses, I use the order of operations and I say, okay, the next thing, there's no parentheses inside here, but there is an exponent. So I take that exponent, 4 to the power of 5 is 1024. And then what do? Well, I still have parentheses here. So inside the parentheses here, I want to multiply this times 2 and then add 3 to it because I do multiplication, division first, then addition. So if I take 1024, multiply it times 2, that's 2048, plus 3 is 2051. Now I've gotten rid of all my parentheses. There are no more exponents. So I go to multiplication, division. So first of all, I do 4 times that, and then I do 30 divided by 6. Okay? So then I have, 4 times 2051 is 8204, and 30 divided by 6 is 5. So now all I have is addition. I go left to right, add those together, and I end up with 8214. That's the correct answer. Now, if I don't follow those order of operations, I could get any variety of incorrect answers. Here's the takeaway. I know a lot of this, if you're not really strong in math, that's okay. One of the reasons I decided not to major in computer science in undergrad was because I had math insecurity, which is totally understandable. But here's the thing to remember. If you want to force something to calculate first in a big, complicated expression, there's 2 ways to do this. The number one way is put parentheses around it. Make that calculate first. So by putting these in parentheses, I'm saying do this first. That helps. Inside of this, if I wanted it to add these together first, I just throw the parentheses around those 2. Then I can force them to do it in that order, if that's what's important to me. The other way to force things to happen in order is I have this big complicated expression all in one line. I don't have to do it that way. I could say, do this calculation and put it into a variable. And then I could do this calculation and put it in a different variable. And then I can add those together later. So you can break it down into different lines of code to simplify your expressions for yourself. Those are all things that are okay to do.